¿Qué tal, criaturas nocturnas? Seguimos aquí en Fright Mart y ahora estamos con Andi Dukleth de AndiTheDuke, aduklethart.com. Hi, Andy. How are you?
I'm great.
Awesome. This is your first time at Fright Mart?
This is my first time at Fright Mart.
Okay.
I went last year as an attendee, and now I'm here behind the table.
Ooh, perfect.
Yeah.
You're obviously a talented artist. I saw that you were working on a piece right now. Just on the whim, you were drawing this?
Yeah, so I love anime vampire shows, and Castlevania is one of my favorites. So I'm trying to rebuild my Castlevania repertoire and my sketch portfolio.
Perfect. But it's not the only thing that you do. I saw some skulls laid out throughout your shelves here. You obviously have an affinity for skulls.
I do.
I see some T-shirts that also have your logo. So tell us about your passion for just everything that you design, especially stuff that has skulls.
Yeah, so I work in local news, and T-shirts available for while supplies last. I work in local news. I work for Telemundo and NBC locally here in San Diego, and it introduces you to the more unsavory parts of life. So this is sort of my way of, I guess, coping with, knowing that some people do have it rough, but, there still is beauty to be found even in the macabre.
Right.
So.
Awesome. Now, we see prints, we see a comic books over here.
Yes.
Tell us about your work with prints and comic books.
So that's how I originally got started in the art world. I wanted to be a comic book artist, and now I am one. And locally, there's a show called Comic Fest, which was sort of meant to be a version of Comic-Con that kind of brought it back to its roots. So I met a lot of other comic creators, and every year since 2017, we've been putting out a different anthology book. We took a little break during the pandemic, but now we're back. Our latest book just came out, which is dream themed. So it's different short stories, different genres, but all relating to dreams. Previous books we did also include and the end of the world and going to alternate dimensions.
Ooh,
so
awesome.
A little for everyone, horror, fantasy, sci-fi, we got it all.
Perfect. So how long have you been drawing, painting, writing comic books? Because you said you've worked in media for a while. Same time or more?
Yeah, it's kind of grown parallel to my I guess, news photography career. But I mean, art has always been my passion. The video stuff I do enjoy as like a creative way to like actually pay my bills.
Right.
But when I have my downtime, I'm drawing, I'm coming up with ideas, trying to be as creative as possible.
Awesome. And your inspiration, obviously, besides Castlevania or I guess vampires are also an inspiration for you?
I would say so.
Okay.
Yeah, I just finished like a big Anne Rice phase. So Interview with the Vampire Lestat, like all of it.
Awesome. A fan of What We Do in the Shadows by any chance, the movie and the show?
I am, yeah. I got to catch up with the show. I've seen season 1 and 2, and I got to finish the series.
Are you sad it ended?
Yes, and I'm bittersweet. I'm bummed that there won't be more episodes, but I feel like all good stories need to have an ending.
And I think they covered quite a few of the things that they needed to cover in the show.
Yeah.
Obviously, coming after a movie with Taika, I think it culminated. Well, we haven't finished it either, but I think the story culminated the way it was supposed to. So, but Andy, thank you so much. I see also a Pinhead over there. So are you a fan of video games as well?
I am, yeah. I love Silent Hill. I don't know, horror video
Pyramid
games.
Head.
Pyramid Head. No, I did see Hellraiser recently, though.
Great movie. The new one or the old one?
The old one.
Okay.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
Gory. So gory.
Yeah, and there's sequels, so
yeah, I heard the sequels are a little different.
Yeah.
But the OG Pinhead is a force to reckon with.
Exactly. Awesome. Well, Andy, thank you so much. Your talent is noted and appreciated.
Thank you.
Again, that affinity for skulls shows it's your brand, I guess. It's your logo too.
Yes.
But it looks awesome. How can people find you? Obviously at AndiTheDuke. aduklethart.com. Do you also have any other social medias that you want to share?
I am on Kara, and I'm trying to rebuild my Tumblr, but
Etsy?
I do have an Etsy, which I also got to revamp.
Okay.
But the best ways to find me is on my website, aduklethart.com, or on Instagram at AndiTheDuke.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah,
thank you for your time. We hope to see you again.
Yeah.
And maybe even Scream Diego next October.
Fingers crossed.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.